Oh, Phil, this is Dorian, George's pal. He's working with us on the pipe and punch-up line. This is Phil, my co-partner.
Nice meeting you, mate.
Yeah, well, we got some local fighters that we can use.
Oh, I think we need some up-and-comers. No riff-raff. Now, I'm talking Paul Egan, Lee Dalton and Ashley Torrey. The bigger the names, the bigger the investments.
You telling me how to run my business?
Dorian, why don't you have a walk about and get a proper feel of the place, OK?
What? It's my gym.
It's our gym.
You know what? No one seems to think I know what I'm doing, so...
Do you want a doggy bag?
No, you're all right.
Phil, he's got good ideas and contacts, which is why George recommended him. Is this about Kat? What you done now?
I thought she'd be happy that Alfie got the all clear.
All clear for what?
Cancer. He's always fine, it was just a scare. Well, I knew, and she didn't, and she... Well,
She thinks you were keeping it to yourself because you don't want to see her all over it. And what if she saw us now, huh? Me and you, talking. She loves you, Phil. Make her listen before you wreck your business and your wedding.
I do understand it, you know, you and him. I mean, why do you think I've been nagging him so much?
But you don't understand it, do you?
I do. I knew that you wouldn't want him to be alone.
It's nothing to do with him being alone. I needed to be with him. Not you, not anyone, me.
But there's nothing wrong with him, Kat.
That's not the point. All right? I've always been there for you every step. I've laid my safety and my boy's safety on the line for you. Because I've been stupid enough to love you. And I still can't believe that you see me and Alfie and you think something's going on.
I never said I thought something was going on.
I've never cheated on you, Phil. Yeah, all right, one stupid drunken kiss, but I'm not like your exes, all right? I haven't jumped in your brother's bed. I haven't pulled out a gun and shot you. Oh, God knows sometimes I'd love to. I am not the problem here, all right? You see something good and you get out your wrecking ball. I deserve better, yeah? And if you let yourself, you do too.
Apparently, I don't deserve to be in Lexi's life.
You don't. Told you earlier.
Yeah, but it's not a matter of deserve, is it? It's what's right for Lexi. Some people aren't built to think for other people, Phil.
Is that right?
Yeah. People like us, we break things. It's how we're designed. It's what we do.
Sentimental in your old age. Oh, don't. I want to look at them. I didn't get a chance yesterday.
Tough.
Do you ever think if you were just a little bit nicer, a bit more respectful, that you might actually get what you want?
Nah.
So what about my money? Oh, you think I'm joking? You don't think I'll actually go through with it? Phil, I'm not messing around.
Is something wrong?
No, it's just this party's not really my sort of thing, is it?
Don't you think I know that? You're doing it for me because you love me. Because I'm your gorgeous wife. Am I wrong?
You are not wrong.
And there you go. That's how you get what you want out your man. Simple.
Or you can blackmail him too. That works.
If Mum could see you now.
What would she do? What would she say that she hasn't said 1,000,000 times already?
You'll never be her. You know that, don't you? And this is your big move. You think it makes you clever, makes you tough. It don't. Makes you a snake.
Me? A snake? I want my money. Now. Cat!
All right. You get your money. Tonight. On one condition. You leave the square. That's it. Every penny, take it as yours. Count it if you like.
I trust you.
Yeah, well, I don't trust you. Now you got your money, and you ain't gonna get any more. So take it, pack your bags, and get out of my life. Because I want you gone tonight. And I mean it.
Don't tell me what to do, Phil. You're not my dad.
No, you're right. I'm not your dad. He was like you. He was selfish and weak. He was a coward and a bully, and remember what happened to him when he pushed me too far. He was going to lay a finger on Mum. He ended up on the floor. He never touched her again after that because he had learned his lesson. Now I wonder if his little princess has learned hers, eh?
God, you hate me, don't you? You despise me.
To tell you the truth, I don't think about you a lot. And you leave the square tonight, I won't give you another thought.
Listen, you're going to be pleased to hear that I'm not actually going to sing. No, I just want to say a few words. Yeah. Well, first of all, happy birthday to Phil and Kat. Come on, let's give them a really big hand. I don't know where to start. What can I say about my brother? My big brother, Phil. Look at him. All those achievements. All them kids. I lose track of their names sometimes. Different women, different girlfriends, different wives. Kat, congratulations, you are the latest on a very long list. But sadly not the last. Isn't that right, Phil? Because that would be Emma, Lola's mum. Or was she just a fling? To Phil and Kat, the perfect couple.
Lily? Are you home?
Stace.
Jack, the door's on the latch, but everyone's out tonight.
It's locked.
Well, this ain't a coincidence.
Your mum must have left it on the latch by mistake.
What, the same day that Theo sends me a Christmas card?
What?
He's been in here, hasn't he?
I know you're doing a lot for us, for me, and I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And I'm sorry about you and Denise. Kat said she saw her taking stuff over to Patrick's or something.
Yeah, well, that's the two of us getting trolleyed on our own, ain't it?
Well, if you ever want to talk, you know where I am.
I ain't being funny, but didn't Denise move out a few months ago and then move straight back in again?
Yeah, but this is different. You know, like we'd lost a fight. She'd lost a fight.
Have you?
Don't know, I love her.
Look, neither of us can hold down a relationship. That's why we're sitting here eating pizza, drinking cheap wine. And our kids are out having a life. I do get it. I do, you're right, and life is short, but I don't know, having someone who loves you like that, who's in your home and on your team, I mean, I ain't got that, have I? The closest I got to that is Eve, my best mate. You need someone around someone who gets you.
She'll be all right. And you'll be all right.
And so will you. Well, I don't feel unsafe. I could take him. It's just my head he's gotten into. I just got to work on that.
He's gone, Stace. Forget him. You're better than that.
Well, tonight's helped forget things.
Yeah, same. And that wine.
Yeah, which is why we ain't leaving the last drop. Sorry. Go on, you have the last glass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I should go.
You can stay if you want.
Can you forgive me?
Dee.
Please, Jack. More than anything, I want to earn your trust back. Because Ravi, he really didn't mean anything. I wanted you to see me.
I know. And I get that now.
What?
Last night, after you left, I slept with someone.
Whose is this?
Well, if that's not yours, it must be Amy's.
Well, it's not Amy's. It's hers, isn't it?
Please don't.
Yeah, right, okay. Okay, so where'd you do it then? Downstairs. On our bed. Were our kids there?
Would you take?
Could they hear you?
What do you take?
Who was she?
You said you didn't want to know.
Well, I'm saying I want to know now, so who was she?
I don't understand why that matters.
You want us to start again? That's what we're talking about here, right? Putting all this behind us, being a little family again. You are asking me to risk everything. Jump off a cliff with you. How am I expected to do that when you can't give me one little moment of pure, proper honesty? And it matters because I want to know. So guess what? If we're going to have any chance of staying together, you're going to have to tell me.
Look, I'm ashamed. You know, I could have
thrown everything away because of this, and I didn't get a name.
Nothing's fixed. I'm here for Christmas and for the kids. But you betray me again, I honestly don't know what I'll do.
Oh, you've got some nerve. I've been looking for that.
Yeah, well, Denise found it in the hallway just when she was starting to come round.
Well, you didn't tell her it was mine, did you?
She knows that I've slept with someone. Well, I just said it was some random that I picked up from the Vic.
Oh, some Prince Charming you are.
Look, I'm sorry about earlier. Just give me that note from the flowers and I'll do some digging.
You can't stand it, can you? People thinking you're the bad guy.
Do you want my help or not?
How about you leave Finding Eve to the people who actually care? Go back to your family, Jack.
Ravi, now, Ravi, one of Walford's hottest men. How do you know when you are in love?
No, I don't know about love, but I do know what it's like to want someone so bad you can't stop thinking about them.
It's open. I'm almost done.
Take your time.
What are you doing?
Just give me 5 minutes, then I'll go. I promise. There's no one here. You can tell me the truth.
You really think a lot of yourself, don't you?
I think about you. You ain't telling me you haven't wondered what it might be like. That my office still stands, my place is empty.
You need to leave.
Right, maybe we should talk to Ricky.
Please.
What about your night out?
Hey? Denise? Maybe she's gone to the restaurant already. Well, you stay here, I'll come find some flaming game. Don't touch nothing.
What do you think I am? You took your time.
Yeah, well, his room is a pigsty.
I know.
He gets that from you.
Oh, Jack, listen. You need to put them in water. Flowers, Jack, in water.
Can't be doing that now.
I never knew you were such an old romantic. Must be Denise. Good influence. I'd never say it to her face, though.
Yeah, well, it was all Amy's idea. All right? I wouldn't have bothered. She strong-armed me.
Married life that good, is it?
Come on. If Dee finds out you're here, I won't need the last of it.
I'll go.
I love you. And I love our family. And I want us all to be together.
Denise, please, just say...
I kissed someone and it didn't mean anything, it just happened.
Who?
Ravi.
You're unbelievable, do you know that?
What?
Saying you did what you did with this fella. Because I was distracted taking care of my kids.
Yeah, but we should have been doing that together. You pushed me out.
And your response was to put your tongue down Ravi's throat.
It was just a few kisses.
You said it was one!
Will you stop interrogating me? This ain't a police station, and I ain't some two-bit criminal that you've just dragged in off the street. What? What is it? What now?
The wife of a serving police officer gets pursued by a younger man who just happens to be under investigation by her husband.
So you think he targeted me because he wanted information on your case?
Oh, you tell me, Denise. You tell me. Because around the same time we go after Ravi, he's all around you like a dog on heat. And we're looking, and there's nothing. He's got wind of us. He's been using you.
Because he couldn't possibly be attracted to me. He didn't even know about it then.
Then?
You said I harassed Denise. That ain't true. You can't harass a woman into kissing someone like she kissed me. And you certainly can't harass a woman like her into bed. Oh, she didn't tell you that bit then?
You're lying.
No, I've got a map of her naked body up here. That beautiful skin. Glistening.
Get off him! Please stop! Oh my God, Jack, are you okay? Jack. I love you. And I think we can get through this, you know? People, they get through worse. We just need to keep talking.
I ain't gonna talk about this. Because every time I look at you, I see you and him together. In bed. His hands all over you and your face in that moment. Talking ain't gonna sort this out. I don't think anything can.
Not bad.
It's a benefit of Phil being away. I can fill the fridge with a Pinot Grigio.
Oh, that's the benefit, eh?
Shh.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, you really like me, don't you?
I thought I heard something.
Louise?
No, it's nothing. Right, close your eyes.
Why?
Just do it, okay? Close them.
Should go up to your room.
He needs a bed.
You can open your eyes now.
Wow. I hope you're going to be gentle with me.
Well, I never make promises I can't keep.
Yeah, mate, keep the change.
Good on your jollies?
Yeah, something like that. So, I'm back a bit early, so let me give the family a nice surprise.
You know I'm not going to let anything or anyone separate us.
Sharon! Hello, anyone home?
It's Phil. Let's put this year behind us. Start afresh. Phil, all I want is you. And if that means leaving... We've done this before. We could do it again. Ben can run the businesses. Denny and Lou can come and join us. She can bring Peggy.
And then I can bring up Turkey Arno Taylor's children, can't I?
Well, we said...
Sharon, did you really think that I'd take you back, eh? Forgive you? Pretend none of this has happened?
Well, not at first. You were
I've
angry,
already
but...
changed my will, Sharon. I've started divorce proceedings with Richie. You ain't getting nothing, except the clothes you can hardly keep on your back.
But we've talked this all through.
Yeah, and you know that secret little account, the one you bought the villa with? Nothing, and no one.
You do this to Denny?
What are you talking about? I adopted Denny over 2 years ago. I got as much right to keep him as you have.
You try and take my child away.
That's what you've just done to me.
She just needed changing. I am so sorry.
I know.
You and me and Peggy. That's all that matters. I love you, Lou. You're the only one I want.
Well, if that was true, you'd have told me.
I wanted to.
Even once we had Peggy.
It's not that simple. Though, is it? Your mum is right. If your dad finds out, he will kill me. Whatever I've done, I'm Peggy's dad. We can run away where he can't find us. Start again. I want to be your husband. When you told me you was keeping our baby, I promised I would always be there for you, and I will. For as long as I can. Nothing else matters to me, only you and Peggy. I took a bullet for you, and I would do that again.
Let's do it. Let's go.
My mum always said you was a lying, two-faced little slapper.
Phil, please! Phil!
That is all you're getting.
Phil, please!
What's we gonna do now, eh?
This has nothing to do with love.
You've wrecked your own marriage. Do you think I'm gonna forgive you for wrecking Lou's?
I love you!
You're dead to me, Sharon. You and him both dead.
What are you gonna do to him? Phil! Phil!
If you love him.
You know I love him.
What, enough?
I love him.
It's not a stupid, crazy thing. I still love you.
I'm married now.
What, and you think all this? You think it's just gonna go away, dear?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, as long as you're sure. As long as you're sure you made the right choice. As long as you're sure.
I'm sure we got lucky. We got out in time. We don't need to go searching for something else. We've got everything we need. Tanya, the girls, Bradley.
Well, you're just stronger than me.
Yeah, I am. Look, I've got feelings for you, Max, and I always will have. And maybe one day you could be my friend. My friend, my special friend who understands me. Who I did a bad thing with once, but we both moved on from it.
What about the other things, the things Bradley ain't?
No one's perfect, Max.
Just compromise.
As compromises go. Bradley's as good as it gets for me, and I can live with that.
Where you going, Stace? You ain't even got changed.
Bye, Max.
We're gonna miss our flight.
No, she's probably just making herself look beautiful.
You don't want a dog on your honeymoon, do ya?
If I have to tell you one more time...
Bradley?
Oh, you're all right. Where's your clothes?
Oh, I'll get changed in the car.
Lauren, have you got that video camera?
Yeah, I'll just go get it. Sorry.
Where is it? Where have you been?
Funny anyway. Oh, Dad, you shouldn't have.
Throw your bouquet, go on. I'm ready. Bouquet, bouquet! Come on,
Always run.
Whoa. You all right?
Yeah. Camera.
There you go, look. It's fine. Right, better get going, ain't you?
Yes, yeah, 1 second. No, I'll call you when I get there. Check how Grandad is.
Have a lovely time.
Enjoy seeing you.
All right, come on. See you later, everyone.
Oh, thanks, Nan. Well, that'd hate you smiling from Christmas to New Year.
Yeah. Ditto, thanks, Mo.
Hello, where did you disappear to?
Well, I thought I saw Santa. Yeah, I've been halfway round Walford trying to jump on his sleigh.
Well, thanks, Stace. They're gorgeous.
Oh, that's all.
I know what I'm going to get you next year.
What?
Baby.
Oh, heavens. Look at the time. We missed the Queen's speech.
Sorry, darling, I've recorded it.
You can't record the Queen.
Oh, come on, Santa, get a move on.
Right,
You've only got
come
two
on.
presents.
I haven't missed one of her speeches for over 50 years.
Bradley! Whose writing's that, Dom?
Well, that's yours, isn't it, Lauren?
Yeah, Bradley, from Laura.
No, wait, that's not for Bradley, it's a mistake.
It's got his name on it.
Yeah, but it's wrong, I need to take it back. Is that what I think it is?
Is that the wedding video?
It's a mistake, I mucked it all up. You don't want to see it. You really don't.
Lauren, it doesn't matter what it's like. It's a lovely present. Cheers.
Here, I'll stick it on.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of it. Put it in her room. Yeah, you'll be in it. Go and sit with Grandma and let your father sit next to me. Because I want to sit next to her at Christmas.
Right, Abby, I'm jumping in now.
That's a nice start.
Lauren, just get out of my face, please. Can you just go downstairs?
Oh, no.
Do you mind?
We weren't even dressed yet.
The wedding video does not involve me getting half cut first thing, does it? No, does it really?
Oh, how embarrassing. In the wedding video, remember? Can you not shove it in my face? Oh, move, Lauren. I can't wait.
Yeah, we're going to have a right old knees up.
How did you get that?
Lauren! Get slaughtered, flop out in the back of the rolls on the way to the airport. And then it's 2 weeks of bliss. And it's not just the sex that makes honeymoon. Oh, she can't get it undone, look.
Right, let's watch the Queen's speech. We just watch the rest of this later. We promised to start, didn't we? Pass the remote, please, Brad.
I don't know.
Brad! Ready?
I was enjoying it.
Because the stupid, crazy thing is, I still love you.
I'm married now.
What, when you think all this, you think this is just going to go away?
Yeah.
Well, so long as you're sure you made the right choice. As long as you're sure.
This is just, I can't do this. This is just too messed up.
Elfie, listen. Elfie, listen to me. Just hear me out. Listen.
You and him! You and him? Of all people, Derek Branning. What is wrong with you, eh? Huh? How sick, how twisted can you be?
It's over. I don't love him. I love you. I haven't let him.
Shut up! Shut up! I don't want to hear it from you, okay? Because I want you out of my pub, and I want you. I want you out of my life for good, you understand?
I'm not going and you're not getting rid of me.
No, get out! Get out!
Get out! Let go of me! Don't do this! I'm fine. Tommy's upstairs. Please! Please! Get out! Get out! I'm not fair!
Don't you ever say my name again. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put my head on the block. I'll go over there and I'll talk to him. I think it's best coming from me. I'll tell him the truth. I'll tell him I loved you, but you didn't want to know. I'll tell him I haven't touched you. I haven't laid a finger on you for months. I'll play him this. And I'll show him what kind of woman you are.
Why?
Why would you do that for me?
Because I love you.
It's me, Kat. Listen, I shouldn't be calling. I don't even know what time it is. 3, 4 in the morning. I just can't sleep. I want to see you again. I can't stop thinking about it. What is wrong with me? No, just ignore this. Look, I've been drinking and there's a football match tomorrow. Maybe we could, after. I don't know what's wrong with me. Alfie's asleep.
There's more as she goes on. I've always liked you, Alfie. Liked you a lot. But you know what she's like when she's on fire. Hmm? You know, she won't take no for an answer, will she? I mean, this week it's been morning, noon and night. Phone calls, begging me. I mean, she's like this little kitten on it.
Well, what happened? Did you tell him? Did you play him the message?
Yeah.
Well, what did he say? Did he understand? Did you explain everything?
I played him the message, and I explained everything. And he gave me this. He didn't want to know, Kat. He just didn't want to listen.
It's a sort of Lifetime Achievement Award. And I'd like to present it jointly tonight to my very good friend here, Patricia Evans, along with a man who's always good for a laugh and a joke, my very special husband, Mr. Frank Butcher. And it's for a lifetime of irresponsibility, deceit, and plain, old-fashioned wickedness. And before you're all wondering, have I gone stark staring mad, there's something I'd like to read out to you. It's from Frank here, and it's to me. He doesn't very often write to me, so this came as a bit of a surprise.
Peggy, really, this is...
Oh, there he goes again. Trying to spoil my big moment. You're just going to have to hold your horses, sweetheart. My dear, darling Peggy, I've been racking my brain to think of a good way of saying this. But the truth is, there is no good way. It breaks my heart to say it, but I'm leaving you. Perhaps there's a small part of you that is aware that no matter how hard I've tried, I've never quite been able to stop myself loving Pat. I fell in love with her the day I met her, and the feelings have never gone away. I might have learned to live with that if it weren't for the fact that she feels the same way about me. We've both of us struggled long and hard to hide these feelings and pretend they weren't there. But when the four of us went on holiday with Terry and Irene to Spain, Pat and I found ourselves unable to pretend any longer. These last few weeks have been pure torture for us both. Neither you nor Roy deserve this. You are both fine people, and I pray that in time you will find it in your hearts to forgive us for the pain that we have caused. By the time you read this, we will both be long gone. With great affection, Frank. So, why they're still here is a bit of a mystery. But one thing I've learned since I've been married to Mr. Butcher is never underestimate his capacity to make a cock-up of things. Apologies to all of you who've already received the invitations to the renewal of our wedding vows. No doubt there'll be collector's items soon. So, all that remains for me is to present the prizes. Hope you all enjoyed the fireworks. Good night.